Good morning this morning, Mr. Charles. Welcome to another exciting new week in Nigeria.
Good morning, my brother. How was your weekend?
As you can see, the weekend was fine, and we also bless God. We're happy to have you here again on Top View News.
Thank you very much, and God bless you.
So, welcome again, Mr. Charles.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Charles, why do people change very, very quick? We know change is constant, but not in poverty. Why do people even tend to change more in poverty? So this is coming from one Mohammed Dada. So in 2014, he said today a dollar is now 180 naira, while pounds is 280. Hope you have a family. This is really the transformation agenda.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
good luck, Jonathan has finished Nigeria. So yesterday, the internet reminds him again, and he said, "Truly, the internet never forgets. A dollar is now 1,100, and a pound is 1,250." Well, I still have faith in President Tinubu that he will fix Nigeria. So the question now is, where is his faith? Years back, when Jonathan was the president, and he was attacking Jonathan that the dollar is around 180 naira.
Philosopher says that only one thing is permanent, and that thing that is permanent is change. Today, we are seeing change in Nigerian government. I remember when Jonathan was the president of Nigeria, our president, the present president, the incumbent president of Nigeria, being Bola Tinubu, and this man that owns Lakare, what's his name? Bakari. They went to Ojota here, and they were busy cooking rice, enjoying themselves, protesting against Jonathan because of the high price of fuel. How much gen? We are talking about 130 naira per fuel. We are talking about dollar. How much is a dollar then? 140 naira. But today, what are we seeing? We are actually seeing a situation whereby these people have failed Nigerian entirely. How much is a dollar now? You are talking about 1,190 naira. If you have a brother in abroad, my brother, you don't blow. $50 now, you are a big boy in Nigeria. $50 now, you are made for life. But what are we seeing? We are seeing a situation where most of these people have just failed us. Dada is not far from the truth. Muhammad Dada, you are not far from the truth. You are saying the right thing. They have changed and they have failed themselves, thinking that they have failed Nigeria. Posterity will remember them for evil, for whatever bad.
It's like you don't get it. 2014, he was against Jonathan, but now he's supporting Tinubu, even at the rate of 1,100.
That is what I'm saying. The subject of change in humanity is what you should be expecting every now and then. These people have disappointed themselves. I am disappointed with Dada. I am happy with whatever he has said before, but now I am telling you that I'm very, very happy before, because this is a man I respect a lot, Muhammad Dada. But today I am disappointed in him. If you think that Nigerians are suffering and smiling, God will punish him for that. Because I am not supposed to use this word, but I'm using this word because these people have failed Nigeria, and it seems as if you are very, very much happy and comfortable seeing Nigerian people suffering. But while your family members are there enjoying themselves in different parts of the world abroad, I am disappointed with him. God will always remember him for evil. As long as you have decided to love Nigerians, that's 1,100 naira per dollar that Nigeria is even supporting an evil government. Posterity will remember him for bad, for evil, for putting us into this mess. How much is a dollar now? Nigerians are suffering. You can no longer feed your family anymore. So Dada should go and rest. And I prophesy to him, evil will continue to be, evil will never say no to his family, to his doorstep. How will you be telling me that dollar 1,100 and something naira, and you are there supporting an evil government? $1 was 140 naira. Tinubu himself and the Lutheran church man was Bakari. They went to Ojota here. They organized a protest during Jonathan's regime, and they were busy cooking rice. And you are here. One flour was even 130 naira. They were busy cooking rice. And how much are we talking about? 1,100 and something naira. And you are there lying to yourself. If you continue to be his portion for saying whatever he's saying, I am not supposed to say this, but because of what we have done, supporting an evil government is not what we should be putting in place. Thank you very much.
All right, sir. Thank you for that. I believe he's just saying that maybe he's also looking forward.
He's looking for an appointment. He's looking for an appointment. And if you don't look for an appointment when you know that people that you are meant to go in there and serve are there suffering. So that what is his name? Should go and sit down. I am disappointed with that young man.
So again, on the, our security agency, as the police has banned protest in Benue State, saying they will not welcome any activities like protest in the state.
Police should go and sit down. Do you know that protest is part of the ingredients of Nigeria, is part of the ingredients of democracy in every country. If you really want to bring government very close, attention of the government very close to you or to yourself, what do? You go into what I may call excessiveness of protest. You go into massive protest. As long as it's being done peacefully. So they should allow the people to go into their protest. As long as these people will only go there to distort or arrest anybody that is on the protest mission. Believe me, that state being very sure is going to spread due, because protest is part of the ingredients of democracy. You allow people to protest when fully well you know that you want to bring government close to your doorstep. That is how things have been done. So these people should be very, very careful on the way they do things, so that the debt we have been incurring in Nigeria is much more on a high increase. So they should be very, very careful, because the way we are seeing is much more okay. They should be very, very careful. Protest, as long as it's been done, if you go to a Western world, all these developed country, if you want to go into protest, the government itself will give you what I may call security backup. Are you getting me? They will give you a security backup in order to help you to go for a protest. But what are we saying in Nigeria? We're seeing a situation whereby these people are nothing but selfless, their selfish interests cannot even allow them to reason, to know the value, the importance of Nigerian protest. Protest is part of democracy. Whether you like it or not, go to every Western world. If you want to enjoy democracy, you must go into protest. If you think that this government are not doing the right thing, what do? Protest is part of the functions of democracy. If you want to bring the attention of government very close to you or very close to yourself, what do? You go into protest. Even in the Western world, like I said earlier, and I will repeat myself, government will give you what I may call security backup for you to go into protest. These people should be very, very careful. If they don't know the functions of government, if they don't know the functions of democracy, they should go and ask people very well. But I don't blame them. We are not practicing democracy in Africa. What we are practicing in Africa is nothing but mobocracy, authoritative, an anarchy system of government. That's the kind of government we are seeing here. So these people should be very, very careful on how they manipulate things, because posterity will not remember them for evil.
Alright, so thank you for that. Also, the Supreme Court, the justice has reduced to 10 as Jatiti Joe retires.
Thank you very much, Mr. Journalist. I read law from I started from a diploma in law from the University of Jos. Then I could remember my former governor, Rochas Okorocha, was nobody then. He was a 500 level law student in my school then. I was still a diploma student. So he came back for second degree. Before then, I have to seek back admission to what Ahmadu Bello University for my direct entry. Do you know that in law, Nigerian Constitution states that almost all the 36 states must be preceded by what you call 21 justices in Nigeria. But at a point, the justices were reduced to 16 justices. Now, it was not reduced to 16 justices, it was also reduced to 11. From 11, one have just decided to back out, resign or retired. Now, we are seeing a situation whereby we only have 10 justices in Nigeria. That is why you cannot see justice in Nigeria, because you only have few justices. But the one thing I'm telling most of these lawyers is that we all go to school. Why will you allow yourself to be overruled by somebody who does not even know how to read outright, giving you money that you can eat today and forget tomorrow. We are uneducated. You go to school. These are only 10 justices in Nigeria, and it's supposed to be like that. We should have about 21 justices in the whole federation. Are you getting me, Mr. Journalist? But what are we seeing? We are seeing a situation whereby we only have only 10 justices in Nigeria. Tell me, how can you be able to obtain justice in Nigeria with this kind of few people? Nigeria should brazen up. Nigerian constitution needs to be amended. Nigerian constitution needs to be set aside because we are living in a situation whereby people are no more happy with Nigerian constitution. The problem of Nigeria is the constitution. The problem we are having in this country is the Nigerian constitution. Constitution will say another thing will be saying. They'll be speaking another thing. When you go to Nigerian constitution, you talk about the rigidity and the flexibility of Nigerian constitution. Of which, the rigidity aspect of it, once a man have stamped something, okay, let me give you an example. The present EFCC chairman, who was being appointed by the president himself, said he has about 25. I am not deflecting from your question, but sometimes in law, if you want to answer a question even in an examination, you don't just go straight, you go zigzag. That is why you must have to use case if you're a law student to cite yourself. Let me give you an example. Tinubu just appointed a man as an EFCC chairman, and I was saying a few days ago on one of the channels here, one of the radio television houses, I said on an interview that ever since I ceased to have much confidence in the Nigerian EFCC is when Nuhu Ribadu ceased to become the EFCC chairman. That was the very day I ceased to become to have much confidence in Nigerian EFCC. Do you know that the present EFCC chairman said that he has about 25 governors in his blacklist? Are you getting me? Now, the question goes like this. We are the same EFCC chairman that said they have about hundreds to thousands of governors in their blacklist. Today, those governors are senators. Today, those governors are members of House of Reps. Today, those governors are ministers. Akpabio, NDCC, this Niger Delta Commission, something like that. This man has a case to answer in that commission. But today, who is Akpabio? The number top citizen in Nigeria, a barbaric and a stupid and a nonsense politician we are having in Nigeria. I call them business politicians because they don't know the value, they don't know the importance of being a politician in life. If you're a politician, what it means is that God has given you the right to govern few individuals, and these few individuals you are meant to be governed. Always remember what happened in the Bible. David was the man that, Moses was the man God bestowed almost all the people of Israel, and you know how that young man suffered. You know how he carried the people of Israel along. But today, we are seeing a situation where most of the people are only after their selfish interests. So, but one thing I am sure of, you can enjoy yourself, there's no problem. You know, it's a free world, you are free to enjoy your life. Move on expensive jets to France, Paris, Canada, UK, London, different places. But one day, we shall stand in the judgment throne of God and give account of what we have done on this earth. That is my joy. Have you ever seen where a poor man died and he was burning on the roof? The answer to that is no. Have you ever seen where a rich man died and he was buried inside his car? The answer to that is no. We all will go down, and that is what I may call our grounded AC. That is down. Are you getting me? So they should remember that. These people, sometimes I do ask myself, if these people are sensitive enough, they should always take a walk to a graveyard. That alone will give them much more insight to think within themselves as, today, these people were like me. These people were very, very much rich like me. They were very, very in order like me. But what is happening? Today they are no more. They cannot breathe. They should also take a walk to a mortuary. And they will look at a lot of individuals, massive people. Where are these great politicians we have today? MK Abiola, where are they? Abacha them, great men, where are they? Today they have been forgotten. So these people should always remember, posterity is for real. But what we are praying is that before, when we go down, always remember that God is there. We the poor masses, Nigeria are suffering and smiling. No wahala. They should go and read their Bible very well and find out the story of the rich man and the Lazarus. The rich man was enjoying himself on earth. Lazarus said, only a tip of water, a drop of water from your fingertips on your hands, I can drink. But today, what happened? The same Lazarus and the poor man found themselves in heaven. Lazarus was enjoying in heaven, while the rich man was lavishing in hell. God will always remember them for evil, except if they turn around. Posterity will never remember them for anything. That is my uptake on that. This is my number 070-3231-7103. 070-3231-7103. Call me, please. Kindly subscribe to this channel. It's because of you that we are here, so that we can grow. Thank you very much.
Why are you sweating? How could they keep you sweating because of Nigerians Supreme? See what your brother is saying. He said you are disrespecting. Good morning, Mr. Lucky.
Good morning, money.
And welcome to a new week.
Welcome to a new week. A week there is no end justification, no end or means of eating, no end of what to do. Tinubu lule.
Okay, Mr. Lucky. The justice in Nigeria has reduced. The Supreme Court justice has reduced to 10 from 11. And for the record, we should be having nothing less than 21 justice. Now will there be justice when we don't even have enough justice in Nigeria?
2 judges can judge that case. 1 judge can judge that case. But the problem is that transparency, corruption, backbiting, hatred, tribalism, I get me, will not allow the judge to do it, and corruption. So if you like having 100 judges, corruption will not allow them to work. Today's case, whether they are 7, whether they are 11, I'm not seeing Nigeria jubilating. I'm seeing technicality that Tinubu still remains the winner of 2023 election. So my brother, don't expect anything, don't expect anything from the judiciary, because you don't have judiciary. Judiciary have become mockery in Nigeria. Judiciary have become biased in Nigeria. Judiciary have become corrupt in Nigeria. Judiciary have become what Nigeria couldn't do trust. We don't trust them, because how can Imo State number 4 become number 1? So you don't expect that somebody who paid them money, who gave them salary, they should turn that person upside down? Is it going to be possible? No. So that's my answer.
Okay, of course, Nigerians still believe justice will prevail.
With justice, we have no justice. We are waiting for God to give justice.
Okay, Mr. Lucky, why do people change so quick? In 2014, this man Muhammadu Dada said Jonathan has failed Nigeria. That was when $1 was around 180 and pounds was 250. But currently now, people now ask him question that what would you say about Jagaban? And he said Jagaban that he has faith in Jagaban and he's going to fix Nigeria. So the question is what go wrong? What make him believe that it will work now? When it's not even working at the rate of 180.
God is not sleeping. If you say your mama will not sleep, you too no go sleep. During Jonathan time, they came out and protest when he said subsidy was removed. They went to Ojota with musicians, actors, celebrating that Jonathan should revise the fuel pump, and indeed revise it. Today, dollars is 1,200. Petrol is 800 in the north or 1,000. So in the south 700, 800. So do you see anybody protesting? So automatically they are the ones sponsoring protest that time. What is happening? Nigeria is so docile. Nigeria is weak. Nigeria is murmuring. Nigeria cannot talk. Nigeria is dead. Ọtí kú pátápátá. Are you hearing protests anywhere? Labour has gone low. Human rights zero. Everything Nigeria here. No one can lay hand. So my brother, who will protest? Who is talking? Jagaba àti wọlé. But the Jagaba in Lagos can't Jagaba in Abuja is silent. Nigeria, we are in prison, we are in soup, we are in trouble.
So today we expect Atiku to tender his new evidence to the Supreme Court, which he has been doing for the past few weeks and a month back. So now the judgment is later this month. Should Nigeria be ready for the new face of the country, or we should continue the managing force?
I've not seen that election will turn, which article said no. The election will not turn. The only thing that will make that election to turn,
this may be the first time
we cannot have
Nigeria we remove a sitting president.
It cannot happen because of the corruption of those people. Except you want to go and bring
there's always a first time for everything.
Unless you want to go and bring judges from Malawi, Kenya, or Burkina Faso, or Iraq, not Nigeria. Forget it. That's the only question. I don't want to talk too much. That's the only way that can solve this nation. If not so, we still going to tell you technicality that Tinubu won the election has that. Wait for another 4 years.
Okay. Thank you for that, Mr. Lucky. And even the senators are still on Akpabio's head, mind, leg, body, everything. Part of them want to impeach Akpabio. The percentage supporting Akpabio currently is just 5% out of 100. So, to your own knowledge, do you think removing Akpabio will be a good development, or they are also after their pockets?
Despite Akpabio is your south, Akpabio did not win election. It's nemesis that is catching him, and the northerners, they don't like him because he said whatever Tinubu does, I'm going to follow. So as a Senate president, he doesn't have the right to say no or yes. So the northerners are not happy. The northerners want to dominate everywhere. They want to take control so they can checkmate Tinubu, and that is why you see they are fighting Akpabio leg and hand and head. So for me, politicians, they are all the same. They use hungry, they kill me here, my brother. If they lie, make they remove Akpabio, now you consign. Understand me? So they are all the same. Akpabio did not win election. Lawa did not win election. So what are we talking about? If they remove him, let them be 100% chance. So that is my own. They want to frustrate Tinubu, and don't forget everything has gone down. Everything Nigeria has gone down under Awaloko. So Akpabio to survive there, they are planning for him to remove him. They want to remove him. Again, they want to remove Akpabio. So why? Because they feel that Akpabio, whatever Tinubu say, Akpabio will agree. I get to be. So Akpabio should, if all the politicians are the same, so some of them who are looking for leadership are the one planning for Akpabio.
So then we should then. This is a good development, since you said what the president says is what Akpabio's follow.
Yes.
Then removing Akpabio will let us have someone that will go against the president, Abi.
Yeah, they will do that.
So I think the north is then the north is going for the good of Nigerian. They are doing this for the good citizens
They are
of
not doing for the
Nigeria.
good of them. They are doing for their own selfish. They are doing it for their own selfish interest, not for Nigeria.
Okay, Mr. Lucky, thank you for your time.
Thank
So
you.
that's all I have for you this morning.
Thank you.
Welcome again on Top View News. Thank you very much.